Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your general reading for November. Hope you are amazing. Hello, I'm Amber. Thank you for being here. So, this is a general reading. As I said before, it may not resonate with everyone. That's okay. Check your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Also, if you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. Or you can go to the website up above, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Okay, Scorpio, so let's see what we have for you. We have Spirit Keeper of the South, Eagle, Communion, and Freedom Horse. Ooh, Scorpio. You get knowledge of something. That's what they're telling me. It's just knowledge. But whatever this knowledge is going to help you out in the future. So it's not like just a confession or an answer. It's like wisdom. You're gaining wisdom from a new situation in your life. Something that is being reborn. And you're now feeling good. So, in a situation that was making you feel tight or restricted or confined, is definitely on the outs here. Okay, so we have the World, the Tower, Seven of Swords, the Ace of Cups. There's the renewal. The Five of Swords, Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands. And then on the bottom we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. So in November, you're definitely willing and open to change, so much that you are willing to take risks and do things out of your norm, right? So you're not really thinking as much as doing in November. And that really changes things. I feel like it changes a situation for you. The Wheel of Fortune talks about things getting better or kismet, something coming around, or you finding something out because you were meant to. But with the Fool card, you do have some sort of interaction in it. Okay. November, you're entering a new cycle. Okay. And this new cycle can feel a little bit intense because of the Tower card. The Tower card talks about feeling like everything is changing, right? So with the Seven of Swords, I feel like you don't think that you're in control, right? It just feels like maybe everything is a lie, or you don't, like you know nothing at this point because everything just feels out of whack, out of sorts. Um, it could be someone that you're dealing with, honestly, that is just different or acting different, or they surprised you. They broke, I want to say, broke some sort of contract, like promise, or they were going to do something and they didn't do it. And you're like, okay, so now what? It could be bad and it could be good, because it could just be that this person was like headstrong and really protective, and now that facade has cracked open. Maybe they're speaking their mind when they weren't, or talking to you when they weren't. So you see this as a new opportunity for renewal, and that's okay. I don't feel anything bad in it. I do feel like this person is somebody is that you're dealing with is very ego driven when it comes to a relationship. So everything is on their time. Everything is about their feelings. I don't feel like they're really considering yours as much. And you're starting to feel like this relationship has gotten to some sort of end game, is what I'm seeing. So you may be looking for love elsewhere or thinking of cheating. It could be. because of this person's ego. But then I also feel a crack in that ego. So it's like this person has cracked, but they're not showing you that they have cracked. But it's definitely creating some sort of, I don't want to say damage to your relationship, because I feel like the relationship is still holding on. But you're dealing with someone that they're trying to be smart and calculated with their words, with their actions. But I feel like even though you know that something has changed, like big change, you're still holding out hope. Some of you have met someone new, and I feel like they're doing whatever they can to get your attention. But you're already connected with someone, even though that relationship is, I don't know, it's like this person is holding back secrets or not telling you the truth or something. You're still holding on to it, but also you're noticing that someone is attracted to you. Interesting. And you do want something different in your life, so that's with the Fool card. It's like you may play around with that, but be careful. Especially if you want to keep the other relationship intact. Huh. It's like you're still holding on to this person even though this relationship is trash to say the least. But then something else sneaks in here. Let's see. Two of Pentacles, Hermit, King of Swords, Three of Swords, Tower, Devil, Seven of Wands, World, Wheel of Fortune again. This is definitely going to change a relationship. I feel like it puts in another factor into your relationship because there's some underlying problems that really need to be dealt with here. I really feel like you're dealing with someone that thinks they know everything, and that's what's blocking them from learning. That's what's blocking this from growing. It's almost like they just don't want to hear it. They don't want to face it. They just want to keep things the way that it is, but it's crumbling. And you're trying to prioritize, this relationship and fix it, but at the same time, you're trying to balance yourself. You may be trying to balance work and money and your time. You're at a loss, Scorpio, of what will be the next educated move to make. And that's not like you. That's not like you. That's not how you like to feel. So the problem definitely has come to a head here. It is now revealed. Now, some of you just need some emotional or mental healing and you run into someone else or you start talking to someone else or you're attracted to someone else. But you don't want your situation to change. And I feel like you don't want this other person to find out either. Because you do want to heal this relationship. It's not necessarily that you do see someone else. That's for someone specific probably. But I see that you do want to heal this relationship and start it over again or try to make it better. Some of you are just going to walk away at this point because it's too heavy. But for those of you that are married or really connected to this person, you're really going to stay. But you may talk to someone else. Yeah, it's like you need something to be happy, but you don't want to let go of this just yet. This relationship or this situation has a hold on you. So I feel like you are trying your best to balance things out. Work with all three or all both of these people. But honestly, I don't feel like it's going to get past the point in no, especially in November, of it being anything that would be considered cheating. I know that sounds weird. You may be emotionally connecting with them, but I don't feel like it's like physical or anything. You may even work together or start spending time together. Um, and it could be also too that you don't want to bring it up. You don't want to bring up the situation, but emotionally you're connecting with this person. And yeah, you don't want this other relationship to end. You don't want this other person to find out. It is very risky what it is that you're doing. But it's like you're keeping both open ended. I do feel like the distance is going to make this person fight harder or work harder. So it does make some sort of change here. It could just be that a person just thinks that you're going to do this and it really kicks them into gear, you know? So let's pull some love cards and then we'll pull career and money. Let me see if I can see anything in the spread. I didn't feel anything. I see something about someone that you're working with that may be either very perceptive or you're conversating with more. Okay. And that's probably the person I'm seeing that you're thinking about or talking to. But that's as far as work goes because it doesn't look like there's any change here. Same old, right? Okay. Yeah. It may be by chance or you have an opportunity to team with someone and that's what happens. Okay, in relationships. Yeah, you definitely been trying to make the best choices to not create any issues, but something new comes around. Um I feel like somebody new, some new energy comes into your love life. Yeah, it's like you need a moment to step away from this unhealthy pattern that you're in. I really don't feel like you want to break up with this person. Some of you will, and that's like new relationships or people that aren't married. But um yeah, I feel like having both of these situations or even just a crush really helps balance you out, makes you feel wanted or needed or important. Yeah, you start to think about the things that you need, Pisces. One of them is sex. Some of you are in a relationship and the sex is either not good, you're not communicating about it enough, or you just aren't having it. Okay? And also be careful about having sex with this person. I wouldn't do it, honestly. I wouldn't full blown cheat up in here. Okay? So let's pull some career cards. Yeah, a lot of you are going to meet somebody at work and both of you are just very like-minded and you connect with this person in a way that makes you feel good, so it kind of intertwines in your other feelings as well. Um yeah, make sure that you don't get too involved. Look at the bigger picture. Uh Keep this person as a friend or enjoy this moment, but I wouldn't do anything bigger than that. Remember what it is that you're working on, because you're working on a project or working together at some sort of in some sort of scenario. Keep it the way that it is. Don't go off board. Yeah, because it'll mess up not only your work, it'll mess up your love life, it'll mess up everything. Okay. So if you want to play, this sounds really weird, Scorpio, but if you want to play this game in your head, like pretending to be work wife or work husband or whatever, if that's what you need to do, then that's fine. But I just don't think that you need to get any more intertwined, okay? All right. So I'm going to stop here. I will see you next week for your love reading. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.